Hi, this is David Scarlett, and I want to welcome you back to this second article in the series Standing Out from the Crowd. In my first email and blog, this is what I did. I pointed out why it's essential to have a powerful and magnetic emotional driving force in your business if you're to attract the kind of clients you really want in the numbers you really desire. I also explained that this magnetic business quality is generated by asking the right questions within your company. And that question wasn't just, what should we do? Clearly you have to ask that question, or even, how should we do it? And that's eventually what you need to ask too. But in order to cure the constant problems that I used to have of scrabbling around for my next client, I had to learn the power of asking this particular question. And the question was, why? Because it's the question why that provides the greatest power in any business, in any industry. Why would prospective clients select us from our competitors? Why would clients rave about our business? Why would the best talent and alliance partners want to work with us? Why? And if you missed this blog in the series, be sure to read it on davidscarlett.wordpress.com. After achieving measurable success in marketing, here's what I've learned. I've learned that there are 7 fundamental steps that you and I must focus on to have a successful strategy that feeds your business with clients who will change the future of your working life. Before you start to think of approaching a market, you must have these steps in place. Number 1, a clearly defined target market. Number 2, a clear understanding of your target market's burning problems, their frustrations and their concerns. Next, you must have, number 3, a clearly articulated service which can be understood within a couple of minutes. Notice the word clearly and clear keeps arising here, and there's a reason for that. Number 4, a clear expression of the results that your service creates in the lives of your clients. And then number 5, a clear pricing structure which is expressed so that it's understood by clients in seconds rather than have you explain it over half an hour. Number 6, a strategy which clearly positions you in the way you wish to be positioned in the minds and the hearts of your target market. For example, using retail brands as an analogy, in the minds of your target market, do you wish to be positioned as the Harrods of that market, the M&S of that market, the Waitrose, the Sainsbury's, the Tesco's, the Aldi's? Do you see the difference here? Do you see how people perceive these brand names differently? And believe me, those brand names are not positioned in your mind and your emotions by accident. And finally, you must have a specific differentiation, something about your business which marks it out as being different, perhaps even unique. For example, if I were to mention the name of your business, would a member of your target market respond within seconds with words that accurately describe what you're all about? If you've never done all of this before, it can feel overwhelming, intimidating, time-consuming, and even perhaps expensive to do it. So, frankly, most people just don't do it. But what if you had a step-by-step process to follow? A process that will allow you to build a marketing strategy that works, attracting the right type of clients more quickly and effectively than you've ever done before. You see, I've attracted enough ideal clients and I've coached enough financial advisors and planners to figure out how to structure that process. A process that, when you've implemented it and used it, creates results with surprising success. And in this video, I'm going to start stripping away the mystery, the intimidation, the feeling of being overwhelmed that the mention of marketing seems to create in the minds of most advisors. I'm going to start giving you the basic steps to marketing success within your profession. I'll do that first by focusing this particular video on steps 1 and 2. Remember them? Number 1, have a clearly defined target market. Number 2, have a clear understanding of your target market's burning problems, their frustrations and concerns. And these were the 2 steps that I used to take myself from being a very lonely financial advisor operating from a bitterly cold attic room to take over almost the whole of the first floor of Western Australia House in London with a team of 4 advisors and 5 support staff, and all that within the space of less than 3 years. Now, you can follow these 2 steps and start to change the results in your business. And here's how it works. Firstly, you write an accurate description of who your perfect client is. By that I mean, what is their background demographically? For example, what is their age, their economic status, their marital position, their ethnic background, their geographic location, and so forth. And then, in other words, where do they fit within the different demographic sectors of the UK population? And this describes the who of your ideal or perfect client. Then you do this, you describe what they do. Typically, that would mean describing what they do for a living. Perhaps it's a professional or industry sector that you're describing. And you can then refine that further by describing whether they're an employee, they're a decision maker, or even a business owner within that particular profession or industry sector. Now, most advisors, when trying to define their target market, make the classic mistake of starting this particular exercise, target market description, by describing how their perfect clients think. Usually, they desire that clients think in a way which makes them, the clients, easier to work with. Yes, that becomes important later, really it does, but it is completely ineffective as a starting point for attracting the attention of individuals within your target market. It doesn't work. What's more, in my experience, the more specific you can make your target market and its description, the easier it is for you to become noticed, to become recognized, talked about, trusted, and finally attractive to that target market. And the better the results you'll experience, and more quickly so. Yes, you can achieve equal success without clearly defining your target market. I agree with that, but I promise you it will take you years longer to do so, in my experience of observing advisors and other businesses try to do that success level without defining their target market. And perhaps like me, you simply don't have years of your life to waste unnecessarily. In the next video in this series, I'll show you the 3 steps that must happen before you can leap into the market, spending your time and energy and money with online and offline promotion of your exciting and life-changing service. There are things you need to do before you leap into that promotional activity. And these 3 steps are essential to your ability to attract streams of perfect clients and your ability to do that faster and more easily than you've ever done them in the past. And yet most people completely miss them. I'll also tell you about a brand new webinar, lunchtime, Friday the 15th of April, where I'll be walking through the key steps of positioning your business so that you become the obvious choice for your prospective perfect clients within your target market. I strongly believe that effective positioning in this way is the tipping point of every marketing plan, regardless of what else you're doing to create your ideal business. Influencing how clients, prospective clients, the market influencers and professional introducers perceive you, this is the pivotal skill if you're going to attract the quality of clients, the fulfilling relationships, fulfilling work, the predictable income that you deserve in your business. And careful positioning helped me to leap from barely surviving to thriving as a financial advisor, and then has firmly put my company's name on the map, so to speak, as a business and marketing coach. Indeed, I'm still gratefully bemused by the calls, the emails, and the many comments I get from the movers and shakers, the influences within this industry and profession. And I know that understanding and implementing these positioning strategies can do the same for you. So join me on the next video where I'll show you the next 3 steps you must take before you're ready to promote your service and your business successfully to a waiting market. Oh, you can promote like crazy, but it won't be as successful as it could be unless you put these 3 steps in place beforehand. So until next time, this is David Scarlett.